shit, 5 minutes ago. We had Bible study. Well, we didn't have it, but we're going to have it later on. Because, of course, they said, go ahead and teach. Do what you do. I said, say less. Say less. So if you were in here in the last one, appreciate you. How you doing? We'll wait for some more people to come in here. Some people forgot and shit like that I was going to go live again. But either way it goes, we can go and get to it right now, as a matter of fact. Hold on. All right, so we'll be done like 8:17. We got 59 minutes of class. Let's do it. Disclaimer. Neither right nor wrong. Contradict everything, question everything. There is no such thing as truth to fictional information that is truth with some fiction added to it. Experiment everything that goes on within this life, within reality, within everything around me, everything around you, everything that you hear, that you see, that you talk about, everything that you think about, that you feel, that you walk on, that you breathe on, breathe in. Hear dogs barking at each other and shit. They're communicating somehow, some way. But what is communication? Can't make this shit up. An experiment. Our mind. This is part. So yeah, if you just joined from the recent one, the Bible study will be at 8:30. So they told me to go ahead and make another one. I said say less. But our mind is always being experimented on, and it has to be. It has to be, and that's sad to say. And it sounds evil and diabolical. But what is evil to the universe when the universe does not have a concept of good and bad? Good and bad is a man-made construct, just like everything else. But it's even being able to comprehend English, that's already constructed to manipulate what we think we know, or what we're supposed to know. But what do we know? Through English. People think you're back. Yes, nobody, yeah. So my Bible study would be at 8:30. I actually communicated with them before I went live the first time, and they said, enjoy your study. So I'm doing a part 2 right now. And we got 57 minutes, so if you're here from the last live, you're in good timing. You're in good timing. So, lovely, I do remember you. Yeah, this is part 2, so we good. Part 1 will be posted tonight, and then part 2 will be posted tomorrow, because I'm lazy. Now, idolization. Hey, you're back. Yeah, lovely. Yep. I had to come back because my Bible study is extended later on. But I want to keep saying that shit. But if you get it, you get it. But yes, I'm back. Thank you for the gift as well. All right. Hey, you have the whole dimension to fly around, and you want to be near me. You want camera time? If you want camera time, fly to the camera. That's what I thought. Thank you for the gift. Now, idolization. Titles. Those 2 things, right? That's 4. Those 2 things right there, they have manipulated us so much to the point to where, if you go back into these rooms, once again, part 1, I talked about these rooms. For one, basically, I'm in my room. You be like, where the door at? That's the problem. In your household, you have a door, but we don't have houses. Because we are everything. We're omnipresent. We're omnipotent. Whatever that fucking word is, we are everything. We're all knowing. So we are in every room without having to physically be in the room. That's why if you meditate, you astral project and you lucid dream, you know what I'm talking about. Because for one, if you never astral projected, it'll be like I'm speaking hamster to you right now. So I'm gonna guide you through this shit. Because it's crazy. Double live. Yes, Joey, you already know. I told you. I gotta retire moms, my nigga. Let's get to this. Let's get to the bag. Well, actually, my fault. Let's attract the bag. Anyways, if you astral project, when you go to bed at night, you even got to go to bed to see this shit. You can be out of your body once you astral project, but there's a practice of doing it. So it's like, example, football or basketball. You will not pick up a ball and be an elite layup. You will not have an elite layup package if you never practice a layup. You will never have an elite 3-pointer if you never practice shooting threes. You will never be a great gamer if you don't play the game every day. You won't be a great speaker if you don't speak every goddamn day. You won't be a great teacher if you don't teach yourself every damn day. Meaning, if you don't know how to astral project, that's okay. It's one step at a time. But once you figure it out, there'll be a time where you get it. Damn. You will get it. Once you do get it, now let's walk into these rooms. So it's like literally like not even being a sellout, because we're all sellouts. Pause, what do I mean? We all sold our soul before we actually wrote the contract down. Meaning that before we came here, fuck that. For us even coming into this realm, think about this shit. If heaven exists, right? Why did we leave heaven to come to hell? To find heaven in hell? That's basically like you date someone for 5 years and then you cheat on them because you thought you was going to find better for a one night stand. And then you go back to what you used to know 5 years ago and it's like, damn, I fucked up, man. I can't get what I want. You can't. So remember, your best will always be good enough. Exactly, honest Abe. Thank you. That's how honest you are, Abe. You so honest, you still lying to yourself. Because what is your best? Keep being better than your best. That's how great you have to be. Self-motivation. Once you see these rooms, that you already, I love you, brother. I love you as well, Reflection. Once you see these rooms, because for one, I'm just going to say it too. If you haven't done shrooms, if you never had a spiritual awakening, if you just never meditated, if you never did these practices, this will literally sound like Ebonics. Once you see what you see beyond divinity, like you have to escape this realm mentally. Like you can't walk and see deities walking around like, oh, that's a this, that's a no. Once you see this shit without your eyes being open and you go within and you see what's actually in front of your face, now you get to walk and see what they're working on, your mindset. So once you see idealization, everything in this informational realm is misinformed by the truth. Everything in this realm is misinformation. It's misinformed with the truth. What is the truth to a realm that has non-fiction? Non-fiction still has fiction in it, but it's non-fiction. So it's real. So to the person who made the category, thank you for the gift too. So to the person who made the category, is it fiction or is it non-fiction? Which one is it? Doesn't matter because reality is still fiction. So what is real to a fictional world that you think you live in? Are you cooking? Is he cooking? I'm not trying to cook. The stove is never cut on. If you're in my live from the beginning, you know I never cut the stove on because it was already on while being turned off. We don't have to cook. I'm fasting right now. Get in tune. It's a frequency. Once you see now, the thing is too, you're not limited anymore because the thing is you can't really see how people idolize each other behind closed doors, which is why satanic spells, like real black magic, real witchcraft, that's some shit you never want to play with. Voodoo, hoodoo, all these different spell casting that you actually used to practice before you were working a job or going to school. You were actually levitating. You were actually flying before there was a plane. You were actually walking on water. But who told you can't walk on water? The ego. So now that you believed it, all of us believe this shit, we can't do what we actually were supposed to be doing. Living our life in financial freedom. You're supposed to fast on secret, tell no one. I didn't tell anyone but myself because y'all are a reflection of me. You're just hearing my thoughts out loud. I had to go to my neighbor's house when I was bad. She was a witch. You're projecting. I do believe you though. Once you get to see what people do, this is where you have to be careful with who you trust and who you call family. Because if you found out, for one, should you honor your family members if they violated you? Bad H2O. This is not actual core water. I put purified water inside of the container, so I guess. If your family member has violated you, would you still find love for them? Live restricted for some audiences. So you don't restrict the first one, but you restrict this one. Come on, bro. It's all right, though. Don't get distracted. Pay attention. Focus, God. If they have violated you, some people will say, I can't love them this or that. I get that. But the thing is, though, you have to detach from what that thought was. Because, once again, there is a thin line between what these actual deities look like, calling themselves family. So these people are, for one, happening in the astral already. They walked into your room, figuratively, and prophesized themselves doing what they're supposed to do to groom your ego into what they were groomed into. So it's all a curse that we put upon ourselves. That's just, but then hold on. Whoa, don't talk so fast. Slow down. That's the thing though. It starts in the room. That's where it starts. That's why you have to become dominant in your submission. Because we are all born submissive. You were born carried. You were born probably on a doorstep. Some people are probably born in a dumpster. Some people are probably born in a hospital, the tub. Ooh, hand hard. I appreciate you. But some people were born however way. But you were born and you were probably cradling up. You were nurtured. But the thing is, though, as you grew up, you had to have been guided by some guardian. So you were always put in submission in the first place till you became dominant. But no matter how dominant you are, you can't be as dominant as your shadow side that runs your government. To the point to where now they put an all-seeing eye above what you call currency. And the thing is, we idolize money like it's a god. But the thing is though, if you ask money, what are you? It would say to you, in God we trust, on the back of your goddamn bill. And we have to pay bills to who? I never met you, but I'm paying my bills to you. Who are you? Why can't you pay my bills? Why do I gotta work for you when you ain't never worked for me? And then we accept this shit. It's so tiring. People don't have time to give love to their kids at home. And then when people start getting their house broken into, people start getting their head blown off, people start getting their cars robbed and shit, people just going to prison, dying, and then following false idols. Parents wonder why. How did my kid become this way? Because of your choices. Hear me out. What can they do if we all start paying bills? The thing is, that's a great question to the point to where we don't have an answer till we find that shit out. Because it makes sense. If over 8 billion people just stop paying bills, imagine what the system would crumble. Because at this point, you're not doing a regular program. So it's like, oh, thank you for more hand hearts. Hey, who is this? Lou Bob. Hey, I appreciate you. Damn. I appreciate you though. But it's like, you can go on the financial side all you want as well. Once that side crumbles, their empire begins to start breaking itself down. We kick them off the pedestal to build ourselves out of the bucket, or the crab in a bucket mentality. Once we escape from money, once we stop idolizing financial shit, real estate, and bro, pyramid scheme, everything's a pyramid scheme at this fucking point, bro. It's so exhausting to even talk about, because it's like, bro, everybody's doing this shit. Like, people do so much shit from money, it's accepted. Like, people sell their bodies to pay bills, and then they brag about it on the internet. That's amazing to me. Like, all up, brother, keep preaching. I appreciate you. But it's like, it's crazy. Like, imagine back in the day, like, some people can't even comprehend this shit. But there was a time period when I was living, you had to work. Like, you never seen a nude on Instagram or Twitter. But now it's everywhere. So where now we got little kids who have tablets in their hand. They can go on Twitter. They can search up some crazy shit. And they're wasting their energy and their time on descending their higher self. And salute, we will collapse the moment we stop work. We need people to grow and learn, not just notice. Exactly. And that's the thing. Learn what? People don't know that you can learn like, the thing is, bro, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. I like that. I was a pediatric from 11 to 14. This is a real problem. And thank you for being transparent with that. I don't know why you said that, but you said it, so you felt comfortable. What's crazy, it's a safe space, but it ain't safe here, obviously, because we still in hell. Be careful what you say. But since you said it, I still love you. I won't judge you, my nigga. Why? Because it's normalized, sadly. And that's the problem, though. No offense to you, Scotty, but, like, people have a issue. Like, think about it. Lust is so I hate that word, demonic, bro. It's so watered down. Lust is so manipulative. Some people actually think this woman or this man through the screen can please them. There's some people who watch the same exact video every single day. They do the same program. They go into their room, they turn the lights off, or they have the lights on. They'll do whatever they do every night, every morning. There's some people who do it 5 times a day, and they brag about it on the internet. And you can observe this shit and be like, that's why you look the way you look. That's why you act the way you act, because you're lost in lust. That's why they tell you, don't have sex before marriage. What for one? Oh, I was like, bro, did my screen just... Yo, love, you're going crazy. I appreciate you. I thought my screen, like, froze, but I thought we was done. I got scared. I ain't gonna cap. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, that's exactly... Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. I feel like I'm streaming. Kind of, sort of. Thank you. But... Hold on. God damn. I appreciate the love, though. Thank you. So once people go deep down, so that's why I tell you don't have sex outside marriage. But marriage is a scam to a certain extent, because why? Somebody gets a percentage of what you think you own, but it don't belong to you. And there's some people who are so low down and deceitful, they will make sure you have a baby with this person. Much love for real, on God. I appreciate all y'all, but they'll have a baby with this person. The moment you have a kid with somebody, you are attached to your trauma now. And the thing is, too, there's some people who love... He said, watch this. Hold on, bro. What you about to do? Yo, you seen a galaxy? Yo, hold on, bro. Yo, what you got going on? What did I do? Thank you. Actually, let me not even ask questions. Thank you. You even had to do that, bro. That's your hard-earned money, but I appreciate you. Thank you. But I'm just giving you information for free, bro. This shit's crazy. Let's get into it, man. Let's not idolize currency, but thank you. As you... Lost my train of thought, bro, because I'm blown away. I ain't never received that gift before in my life, but I appreciate it. It's a good soul. Thank you. Damn, lost my train of thought. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to get back to that. So, okay, so yeah, once you have a kid with somebody, he on some Breaking Bad shit. Bro, this person's a great person. But once you have a kid with this person, now it's like, okay, every time you see this kid, and now I'm to put on the women, but the men as well. There are some men and women, marriage, yeah, thank you. Men and women, they'll have kids with people, and then they'll project their trauma onto that kid. And what's crazy, we are the kids. Yeah, we are the kids. So you have to actually, like, with your trauma, you have to basically look at your trauma and be like, trauma. Fuck up, nigga. The fuck up, nigga. Like, shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay, trauma. You won't have a hold on my life no more. Not no more. No. You're gonna shut the fuck up now. I run this shit. I run my reality. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of being mad. I'm tired of fighting with people. I'm tired of arguing with myself. I'm tired of looking into the mirror and being sorry for myself. Not no more, God. No. This is how you should have Satan. The fuck up, Satan. Every single day. That's how you have to have spiritual warfare. But you're funny as fuck, Reflection. I'm not trying to be. I'm being dead ass serious. That's what's funny. Because it's amazing. Like, bro, the mind hates us so much. We have to love it. The mind hates us so much. We have to love it. We gotta love to hate. In a world full of hate. We gotta love to hate in a world full of hate. So why do I have to hate that I love? Why do I gotta be an empath? When niggas ain't empathetic. Intuitively, niggas ain't got no intuition. Because people are not intuitive within themselves. Every single day, we got somebody saying, brother, your ways are demonic. Go find Jesus. Why are you telling me to go find Satan, my nigga, when he never left me? Why are you telling me to go find somebody that you don't believe in? Wait a minute, Jesus. You sacrifice yourself? For what reason? We still kill each other. For one, I love the commandments, right? I love these spells, bro. These spells are so wicked. Thou shalt not kill. But yet, we eat and drink every single day. What do I mean? By you drinking water, juice, whatever the case, alcohol, it doesn't matter. That's a physical substance to an element. And you are the element of elements. So you drink water, you're drinking yourself from the water substance. You eat food, you eat fruit, chicken, burger, steak, it don't matter. You're eating yourself through a physical vessel called food or a steak or a title. So once you're eating yourself, now you basically see you're descending into what Satan taught. Jesus was perfect though. You basically just said a title was perfect though. You're not wrong because you are entitled to that entitlement. But Jesus or Yeshua would never tell you that it was perfect. Why? Because it was still imperfect in its imperfection. So therefore, being perfect to the universe is correct. But what is incorrect to imperfection? Meaning that Yeshua had flaws per se. Because if you read other Bibles that they don't tell you about, Jesus was killing people as a child. And I made a live on that months ago already. A little boy brushed past Yeshua's shoulder. Jesus fell down with his father, Joseph, right next to him. He got offended, killed the little boy. And it tells you in the book, the lost books of Adam and Eve, Garden of Eden, it tells you in that passage. Read that shit. So wait a minute. Jesus can kill, but he won't get arrested for it. The people in the village said, control your son. He's a detriment to our society and our children. It got to the point to where, what's the longest fast you've done? 4 days. It got to a point to where they had us believing, they have us believing that his title got crucified. How does a perfect image die? How does an infinite creator die? How do you nail infinity to a cross? I'm gonna always ask that question. How do we believe that? How does energy get nailed to a cross and then actually believes it to be real? And if you're an infinite creator, if you are divine, how do you allow Roman empires, how do you allow Satan, my fault, how do we allow the subconscious to crucify our consciousness? We allow it to. Because we are that unlimited. We are so bored. And that's what's crazy. Our creator is so bored, it subconsciously said, you know what? I'm going to go to war with myself so I can have fun. That's literally what life is about. You have to have fun to the point where you kill yourself in the long run. Why? Because you are killing yourself every single day. Because you obviously go to bed. Sleep is a cousin of death. So what is death? You die every night you go to bed or take a nap. But the thing is too, if you die with your eyes closed, then what are you living in with your eyes wide open? You're still dead on the inside because we're all zombies. We're all zombified unconsciously. He had the power to stop them, but didn't. And there's a reason why that story or that title didn't. Because it already knew, like, you know what? This don't even exist. No way. I'm going to allow these satanic frequencies to kill my consciousness. Why? You can kill the dreamer, but not the dream. That message will live on forever. Why? Because Yeshua, Yahuwah already practiced that. The Egyptian schools of mysticism, esotericism, when he went to Egyptian schools, all of that, with Thoth and all those different fallen entities, they taught him the art of crucifixion. So Yeshua, Jesus already knew he was going to get crucified before he was even 33 years old. So once he reached his 33rd vertebrae, he already had the awakening before he was even awakened, because Almighty already knew how awakened it was before it was born by its mother. Hail Mary, the hell out of here with that shit, nigga. Your mom is Hail Mary, and she gave birth to you, God and Goddess. So that story about Jesus is about you. You are living in Babylon. We still enslaved. I don't see Jesus nowhere. Hey, come save me. Oh, I forgot. Save yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. That's the whole key to it. You're not supposed to get saved by nobody else but your higher self, because you are your higher self trying to find yourself in this satanic world and its frequency. Once we knock down idols and idolizations of titles, we find out who we are and we detach from this existence, basically. Exactly, lovely. I am the Christ. You are. We have to stop going back and forth, thinking that we know we're always talking about, because we're not. We're going to always get into arguments, but you can prevent that. Because now people are not playing no more with your life or their life as well. Some people are ready to die, and you have to be okay with that. There are some people people are so down bad, they will crash into your car to get insurance money because they don't have it. There's some people who will take your life to get money and to get fame and clout and attention. Like, you have to be careful with who you are around, because these people are not who you think they are. Because who are they? Who are they to Satan? Satan will love it, but the Almighty knows it's not for you. So being around these people who don't do you any good does you no good in the long run. So once you keep staying with the same exact people, you idolize them behind closed doors. It's like, man, I want to be like this person. They got all this. They got the nice shit going on. They got this. They got that. They do this. They do that. Man, they just do things so well. I want to do that. You can do that once you believe in yourself and you find out what you resonate with, because you can't resonate with everybody's energy. That's exactly why manipulation is at an all-time high, and we allow this shit to happen to us, because some people don't know themselves outside of self-identity. That's why people don't understand their own clairs, their gifts, their spiritual gifts. You will be lost forever. And what is forever in the abyss of forever? That's why black holes and white holes do not exist, because your mind is a black hole going inside of a white hole. Pause. Now, let me go and make sure my phone don't get hot, because the sun coming out beaming. That's going to get that skin going crazy. So, the abyss. Getting lost forever. That's the thing, too. I'm glad some people can't comprehend this shit. If you notice for the future, if you have any goal in life, you should not want to come here limited again at all whatsoever. You do not want to come here and suffer, be miserable, work for anybody. Is it bad to just want to exist? There's nothing wrong with that, because you deserve to do nothing. But nothing is something. So you got to do something physically to even comprehend an ascended vessel spiritually. So once you get thrown into the abyss of forever and you're lost in that, you reincarnate into that same exact cycle. But the thing is though, karma. That's why you gotta stop doing people dirty. And we all have done dirt. Speak for yourself. So many people have done dirt to where they can't accept it. They can't love it because they hate it so much. They hate it so much they won't come to terms with it, and they kill themselves in their mind every single day. They think they found love because somebody let them vent to them. They got their thoughts out. Once they got their thoughts out, this person figured out who they thought they were. And it still wasn't enough. Now this person gets deeper and deeper into a depression, deeper into sadness, deeper into feeling, any feeling that you can think of. They got into these feelings now. Their ego is like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do this shit. Because spiritually, your spirit's trying to talk to you, but it has no language. So you have to be in tune and aligned with your alignment. But how can you be in alignment with alignment if you don't know your alignment? That's why you have to be with self and solitude. Stop worrying about who views you as what, because it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters but who you are talking to, who you are speaking to through yourself. Because Yeshua did not need billions of people to hear his message, because that one person knew who God was. And the thing is too, he even told his disciples what to do, because they already knew what to do. So they are the Illuminati. You are the Illuminati. You are that eye in the sky. That's exactly what you are. You are that enlightened. You're so enlightened. You think that you see a sun, but you became black in the inside. So you are the black sun. It doesn't matter what any other spiritual teacher will tell you. The black sun is just a title, nigga. Excuse my French. Everything is a title, and people forget that. People are so accustomed to being entitled to their ego to the point to where they lose sense of other people's truth. Like, you can tell somebody something and they're so close-minded. Speak now. I'm sorry, I'm just letting my spirit talk for me because this shit's amazing, bro. Like, it's so deceitful. People are so, like, when people become awake, that's why you have to be careful with spiritual leaders, bro. Like, people y'all follow on social media, like, you can follow whoever you want. I'm not telling you who to follow. There are some people who will never be real with you in what they do to get to their fame or to their process of what fame actually is. There are some people who will do anything for $1. Think about that. There are some people, and then what's crazy, they'll get on your social media platform and smile in your face, tell you everything that you want to hear, selling you a dream you think is reality. And people watch people like this shit. Like, there's some people who don't care about what you have to say. And that's what's crazy to me. People will put these niggas on a pedestal like they're above them. Nobody's above you. Nobody has more money than you. I'm really a question. How long you been on that seed retention journey reflection? Truth be told, I'm gonna be truthful with you. I relapsed for a reason too, because human experiment. I relapsed because I wanted to have a cleanse with my demons. It got to the point to where it got bad. It got bad. But of course, I say it like this. I got into the point to where once I understood how 15 years, like once I did 15 years and I was awake to that, but I lost it, got it back, did 6 months, did a year continuously, I told myself I can do whenever I want. So it's not hard to do 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But either way it goes, if I want to relapse with some girl that I fuck with, some girl that I actually care about, or I love, or I'm with, I'm going to drill her shit. I'm going to drill her guts. Duh. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be transparent with you because I love you. I can't lie. I hate lying. I'm so, but if I don't want to tell you, I ain't going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you the truth though. So if I care about her, like I'm going to relapse for sure. But it's like, no matter what, I'm going to be communication. People don't communicate. So if I tell shorty like, hey, we just did this for however long period of time, I feel drained. I'm gonna harvest my energy. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna harness it. Put it with myself. Put it into my works. Put it on social media. Post it. She'll have to be okay with that. The thing is too, I'm at the point where my life, if you can't fathom that, if you can't accept it, and you want to go be with somebody else, by all means. But you're not finna choose between me or him. Go be with him. I don't share. I'm selfish. Sorry. I don't share. Like, you're not finna, no. And people are dirty. People are so, like, people are fucking everybody raw. You think I want to share your STDs with me? Like, no, man. And that's the thing, too. Sexually transmuted demonic programs, right? Sex, man. People have to fall out of lust. But the thing is, though, that's a contradiction. Because think about this shit. We were made out of lust. We were made out of lust. So you have to lust after somebody, obviously, because you're not going to go into a room with your wife or your husband and just be like, so, want to do the sex? How do we do this? Well, I think you had to like actually want to do it. If you don't want to do it, I understand. Yeah, it's just something. Imagine we didn't have lust, my nigga. Sex would be boring for one. We wouldn't want to do it because, I mean, shit, like it's amazing. So lust has to be there. Like Satan has to be there, obviously. So we are demons. So once you understand that shit, your parents are Lucifer and Satan, Holy Trinity, in a satanic format. But once you angelicize that shit, it's not even a word. I'm gonna make it a word. Once you angelicize that shit, make it an angelic format, Holy Trinity. God the Father, God the Mother, God the Son, God the Daughter, God the Holy Spirit. Once you have all three of these connected, three of your brains, literally and figuratively, your consciousness, your intuition, your third, your third brain. Once you stop being a dickhead, so my fellas out there, stop thinking like a dickhead and think dickhead. So once you start thinking right here and you got 4 hearts. That heartbeat, my fault. You got 4 brains. So once you get with the heartbeat, once you align this, and this, you have 4 ways that you became conscious in your own vessel. So you can orgasm without even busting a nut. You can make her come without even touching her. That's how God should have sex. You don't have to touch her to want to please. You don't got to touch yourself to please yourself. You can orgasm in your mind. That's how wet. That's how much of an element you are within yourself when you let shit flow. That's why, people, oh my God, bro. It's in you, not on you. It's in you, not on you. You don't have to try so hard to please anybody in this dimension. I promise to God you don't. Be yourself. There are some people who like boring. They will do so much on social media. That's a flex. It's a flaunt. All social media, men and women are not what you think they are. A lot of these women are so submissive to the right man. So my fellas out there, you will dominate the right woman because she allows you to be like that. But the thing is though, even if she leaves you, you're still dominant over your life. So fellas, you have to dominate your life without a woman to find a woman that's submissive to your domination, nigga. No Call of Duty, man. Put the guns down. What the fuck you reloading for? Throwing a grenade across my head, nigga. That's what I'm gonna call AC-130 on stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to stop killing ourselves with lust because it gets bad to the point to where there are some people in these industries. There are some people in our families who are so down in lust. They will violate. And if you've never been assaulted or violated sexually, you won't be able to comprehend this shit because we can't relate. But majority of women that I know, they tell me the same thing. They have been violated. Do you know how fucking sad? Do you know how many women there are in this goddamn dimension that have said the same program? They have been touched on inappropriately by someone they thought they loved? Do you know how sick that is? When it comes from your uncle or your brother or your cousin or your boyfriend, man. That's why even with men too, there's some men who have the same exact situation, but they don't ever say it because they want to suffer in silence. Stop suffering in silence. But that does not mean go on social media. On May 25th, 2000, I remember like it was yesterday. Don't do that, sir. Don't spread it on the internet if you do not feel comfortable doing that. Why do you chosen ones have a harder time than others? Because you weren't meant to live an average life, chosen one. And I hate that word because so many motherfuckers use this shit. But you are chosen. But a chosen one does not have to be called a chosen one because you are chosen to be. Many are called if you are chosen. If you know, your spirit will tell you you're chosen. You don't got to be told that you're chosen. Niggas know. When people look at you through the internet or in real life, they know like it's something about this person. I don't know what it is, but it makes sense when it don't make sense at all. Like you should know. The average person has an average lifestyle. So they will never have hard times till it's hard in their time. Pause. Once you have a higher stature in life, once you get more bread to your name, more money, more problems. You are the black sheep of the family. You are the golden child. Yes. You literally are. And I can relate to that, Joey. That's the crazy part. And it's so bad to the point, the spotlight is on you the moment you're born. You can't, it's so bad to the point to where you say, damn, I'm tired of the spotlight. Can you put it on somebody else? I just want to chill, bro. It gets to that point. Children of the sun. You can't make it up. Joey speaking facts. I can't even tell you a lie when I'm lying, bro. Like, we are children of the sun. And what's crazy, the sun is a dimension. And what do I mean? Because I like how you said that. Children of the sun. Me and your car, but few are chosen, right? That's how I feel. I got tired of the spotlight. Facts. But the only thing is, too, that's why I say I hate social media, but I get on social media. Contradicting, right? It sucks that we have money, for one. It sucks. But do you know how much you can make off of just posting every single day? And then, let me give y'all a free game with social media. If you just post every single day, for one, if you stop wanting social media to pay for your lifestyle, you will get that lifestyle. Post every single day. It's not that hard. Just get up and do it. You can get up and play the game for an hour, 2 hours, but you can't post for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. You're tired. We get that. Take a nap. Get some sleep. Post a damn video. 5 years, 10 years down the line. This is digital footprint for your resume because people need that. Let go and be exactly. Once you detach from them videos, you'll look back in your future and you'll be like, that was me when I was so-and-so. Yes. And people that watch, and yes, it's weird to watch somebody's videos, but it's like, this shit can save your existence because we don't talk I hate talking about death, but it's like, that's the only shit that's promised. I can't promise you nothing else but death. And we speak it every single day. Before there was light, there was darkness. So we are death. But stop calling yourself black. That's why your thoughts get thrown into the abyss. And you go into a white hole. So depart from me, go to this abyss or that abyss. Either way it goes, you are unconscious in any reality that you exist in. Once we get thrown into the abyss, we obviously forget everything we thought we knew. That's why we have to learn every day. But you will not be the smartest in the room. If you are the smartest in the room, leave that room. Leave that room. Because you will not learn shit from ignorance. If people are smarter than you and you don't know shit, listen. Once you listen to understand. Because what's crazy, I'm listening to myself teach because I am a student of my own teachings, nigga. That's how deep God... That's why nobody can ever tell me Almighty God don't exist. Because the shit that I know and I'm teaching you will help you leave this realm of satanic love, bro. It's like, imagine being so awake, you die in your past life, and then you awaken again in this life, and you say, I know why I'm here now. I'm gonna do my purpose. What am I doing right now? There's some people who will get on these platforms. They'll see the people who aren't viewing their shit, and they'll get discouraged, and they'll stop their career. You telling me you can get paid $500K? Imagine getting paid just $10K a month, every single month. You're giving up. Your mom is still working. Your dad's still working. And you say, I only got one view. I don't want to be a social media influencer. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh, I only got 2 views. Nobody fucks with me. If people stop giving up on gold mines, you will strike gold. It's a gambling addiction, yes. But it's like being a 3-point shooter. You have to shoot every day till one goes in. Once that one thing goes in, people will watch your reality and be like, I watched you for 5 years. I'm going to say is you have saved my life. That when people DM me and say, I saved them just by content, that makes me go harder. Pause. That I get hard helping a motherfucker in this reality. Pause again. Because I love people beyond myself. I love myself so much, I give myself to other people because I love myself that much. That's why social media to me is a hobby, but it will be my career. Why is that? Because I believe that I can do anything I want. Because it's just that easy. Just post. But the thing is, though, what are you posting? Don't post ignorant. Like, we can post all day. I could have 10 women lined up in front of y'all faces. It'll get 10K views, million views. I promise you it would. But then, let's talk about real shit. 12 views, 11, 100. But it's like now, that won't get us discouraged. Why? One person. It takes one person to share that post, to resonate with that post. And then if they blow up, they'll say, hey, shout out to this person I used to watch. Not even used to watch. I used to watch them for 10 years now. Boom. They're like, oh, you grew up on this person. I did too. People resonate with what you're saying. That should be the goal. Social media can change. Their lack of money is the root of all evil. And I had 20% battery, but it's okay though. You keep going until you see results, and if you really don't see the results, you try something else. And what's crazy though, I like that, but I don't, Brand, because for one, you never give up on yourself. Ever. And what's crazy, yeah, put it down, but don't put it down. Keep on going. Because the moment you actually do see some improvement, because that's the thing too, it's all divine timing. You have to be able to say, at least I tried. The moment you give up, you fail. The moment you stop, you fail. That's why I can't stop this shit, bro. I can't. It's like Michael Jackson doing Thriller. I can't stop making videos. It's a crack addiction. It's like I get a download. This will save somebody's life because tomorrow was never promised to me. So if all my videos from 2 years ago till now have saved you, that's the goal. But we not done yet, Reflection. We got so much knowledge to go into. I can't even think of it right now. So I tell you the next day and the next day and the next day. And we're going to go on and so forth to the point to where we meet up in person. 18 minutes, let's go and speak affirmations. Prophecy, you have the gift of prophecy. You are a prophet, a fallen prophet at that. So when you speak, you are speaking false prophecy. So what's a prophet when you are a false prophecy? Make it make sense, nigga. Title. And niggas talking about something. You're not a prophet. Nobody ever said you was a prophet, my nigga, till your prophecy was spoken of. Anyways, there'll be a point in time to where it'll be so much love, so much light, so much admiration. We all, like, people meet up in person. We'll all be in the heaven frequency to the point to where everybody's eating, not only for themselves, but for other people. We have to live in a realm to where we are heaven. There is no this or there's no division. It's all multiplied, but we're all together. You believe that? That's cool. But hey, guess what? Hey, do you need anything from the grocery store? All right, just checking on you, neighbor. It's like, love them like you love yourself. I shouldn't have to worry about getting my house robbed by degenerates and elders. We shouldn't have to worry about that, but we do. So if I take his life, should I fear that? Thou shalt not kill. Do I go to hell for that? No, you've been forgiven. But you have to forgive yourself for everything that you did. That's why if you are chasing fame, stop chasing anything in this dimension. Stop chasing girls. Stop chasing addictions. Stop chasing anything that you think validates your void that you can't fill up. You can beat off every day for a year. You're going to do it for 2 more years. When will you be satisfied, little nigga? You can get the wand or the rose every day, sweetheart. You can rub the clit all day. When will you stop, sweetheart? You can play the game. You can play 2K all goddamn day, my brother. Them bills ain't getting paid. When will you satisfy yourself by doing something else? Or will you go harder? Will you give up? What you gonna do? You can post every single day and see no results. Will you give up and go work a job that you hate? Or will you keep on going and believe in yourself every single day? You can get on social media and preach. I'm not even a pastor, but I'm preaching with no Bible in front of me. So what's a pastor that doesn't preach the word of God? You can talk every day on social media and people will never hear you till they heard you when it goes viral. Now when it goes viral, everybody's on your fucking nuts. Don't chase temporary satisfaction on social media. Go get a life. Once you get a life and you come back to your reality, you find solitude within yourself, you find out who you are without social media. Because if this shit stops today, who are you when the camera is done rolling? Who are you? When the money stops flowing, who are you? When you have no parents in the household anymore, when your people are gone, when people are dead around you and it's just you living your life, who are you? When your TV is not working, when your bills aren't paid, who are you? When you get cheated on, when you get fired, when your car breaks down, who are you? Everything's an experiment because, for one, experimenters, think about every ethnicity that you can think of, every skin color that you can imagine. There is an entity for each programmed skin color that we call a human being. They're trying to be whatever they think they are. So if you see astral realm, quantum realm, cosmos, ether, any title for a dimension above your mental plane of thinking, once you go beyond that way of thinking, because, oh my God, once you go beyond that sight of mind, now you watch what God looks like in each vessel called human beings. So there is no God because you are that title, forgetting what you're living in. You are experiencing yourself from a higher point of view. So everything that you're going through happened years ago, nigga. Everything that happened to you happened before you were even born. Why? You watched it happen. So you're literally living in an infinite loop of trauma. And that's because why? You had to add seasoning to the episode called Your Life. And don't forget who's watching you. Make sure you put on a good show. Because if you don't, you will die. And they do not care. Why is that? Depending on how entertaining you were or are or still are, they can just clone you. And niggas don't believe in clones. Go on Google, type in clonea.com. They tell you right in your face. Niggas will say, you believe in clones? Schizophrenic, delusional. Come on, bro. Can't make this shit up. So is it possible that I can become the fastest person alive? You already are. Think about it. If you're Superman and you race the Flash, you're racing yourself. So in the Justice League movie, when Superman was racing Flash, he was racing himself. So they're both the fastest on the planet. So they would never outrace each other. That's why in the other Flash movie that came out, he was running so fast, he ran backwards in time and he found himself in the other dimension and he forgot about that shit. Justice League, that shit, it's boring, but that shit deep though. Like he went back in time and he found himself as a demonic program. And he tried to kill himself as his current self. Like he was phasing through dimensions and he was watching infinite Supermans living and fighting off frequencies. That's exactly what you're watching us. That's exactly who's watching us. Like if I actually tried in track and field. Hey, Nimi, I'll say it like this, bro. Or goddess. Affirmations every single day. If I was you, I would say this every single day, every single night. I am the fastest. I am the fastest in the world. I am the fastest track runner in the world. Nobody can beat me. I am the best. I always win. Even if I lose, I still win. Who gonna stop me? I'm always in first place. When I come in third place, I'm still in first place. No matter what, I deserve this. I am the best track athlete in this dimension. I am the fastest. I am so fast. People call me the Flash. I am so fast. People think that I am Flash because I'm just that fast. Speak affirmations every single day. Doesn't matter what that was an example, by the way. Wait, who's watching us? Your higher self. It's like, think about it. People will say the government, people will say CIA, people will say anything. We're always being watched by the system. Hold on. How much time do I? My fault. 16%. But think I'm a boy though. My fault, God. But, so yeah, who's watching us? Your higher self. Through principalities. We are at spiritual warfare with ourselves. There is no government. There is no men in black till you see them. There is no Satan till you go into a room and you actually see an entity that look like some shit you've never seen before. There is no avians, there is no Arcturians, Draconians, there's no Alpha Draconians, there's no Nordics, blonde Nordics, there's no Zeta Grays, Browns, Blacks, till you see them. Now you like, oh, you're dead. There is no, oh, you're not speaking. So they do watch us and we are them because they were human beings before they became Zeta Grays, reptilians, titles placed upon different versions of God's hue or spectrum of color, basically. People don't believe in clones, but Kodak says it all on Spar. And what's crazy, he's projecting because he is one. But I don't speak on celebrities and shit like that because it's like, bro, if you can't see that, man, if you can't see that for what that is, it's like, man. And the thing is, too, you got to contradict that, too, because not everybody is a clone, but I'll be lying to you by saying that because it's like, we all have doppelgangers. All of us. And the thing is, too, you can't run from fame when you're born famous. So if you're a golden child, if you are the blessed sheep of the family, the spotlight will always be on you, no matter what. So it's like you have to always watch your surroundings because you can be going live and somebody could literally pop up and just be like, hey, you going live? Divine, nigga, get off my nuts. Why are you in my, like, niggas will do that shit. Like, people are weirdos because they always watching how you work, how you do what you do. So what happens after we die? Do we just watch ourselves again to help ourselves? That's a great question. So for one, I'm gonna give you two answers. If I told you I don't know, I'll be lying to you. Let me tell the truth, man. I hate lying. After we die, we think that we go into heaven. Heaven does not exist. Neither does hell. They are a feeling. They are ways of thinking. You gotta think to be in heaven. You gotta love to be in heaven to be in heaven. You gotta love to be in hell to be in hell. That's why we're born in hell. Because we love hell so much, because we're so used to seeing toys. We always want toys. I want that car. I want that house. I want those clothes. You want materialistic shit that does not fucking belong to you. We kill over material possessions that belong to Satan. That's why we keep coming back here. And what's crazy, our parents, they say, go have fun, but be safe. God is the government. They know what that entity looks like. That's why CERN, thank you, Devon. CERN, there's a reason why they made CERN. And there's a reason why it's on the highest elevation above Europe. Because Nephilim are able to open up and collide atoms to open up dimensions and portals that you can never walk in. But somehow you can? And then niggas want to believe everything they see on the internet and in real life. This shit's not real, bro. That's why the Truman Show exists for a reason. That's why the Matrix exists for a reason. Every day is an episode to a comical. Your life is a comedy. They are amused by what you do. You can't make it. God is amused by ant farm. If you were able to watch and observe your life below, we are all ants. If you see an ant, you're watching yourself. That's how we look. So when we try, as a kid, when you get water, you pour it on the ants and shit, and you try to kill them, you're killing yourself. So imagine an ant's point of view. They look up like, oh my God, this nigga's like 20 feet. Whole time, no. He's just 4'11". He's 5 foot. He's 7 foot. But an ant not even on the scale of height. So we are killing ourselves. So now if you kill an ant, now imagine who's killing you. And if you are a giant to an ant, who's giant to us if we are the ants? But we can't see them, but they can see us. So who are the watchers? They talk about them in all these different scriptures that have been copied by manuscripts and hieroglyphs. Not only that, these are nothing but spellcasters casting spells on your fucking mind. You can call it alchemy, sorcery. This is all a spell from magicians, warlocks, wizards, witchcraft. This shit is real, nigga. Like, bro, think about that. That Ice Spice video that people see on the internet. Look at her, just look at her on the stage dancing and twerking. She's not there no more. That's what people do for fame and money. And when you die in that enlightenment, you're coming back. Because you did not learn that money was never everything. You wanted attention so bad, you tossed your salad to a bag of bones. That looks like this. They don't even got your skin color. And you let a bag of bones go crazy in them guts. And you looking like, soft for the money. I want to do the action. But in your mind, soft for the money. Soft for the money. I got to pay my bills. You will sell out. Sheer distraction. Exactly. So do you think you're coming back after all this information you know? Nimi. Damn, boy, your questions made me want to contradict myself. But I have to. For one, I learned so much so fast because I don't want to come back. But I'm still ignorant. But I know this, though. The one thing I do know is everything... So for example, how I see it, bro, with my knowledge, well, spiritually, I know everything. But physically, I act like I don't. Why? You can die for this shit, bro. This shit's real. So, like, that's why I, like, when I talk to y'all, it's like, I don't go deep, but I'm going deep in depth. I don't have to go deep, but you know what I'm saying to you because spirit knows all. When I die, my spirit will speak for me. That's why I move with love and truth. I can't lie to you. I lied so much in my life, I hate lying now. If you lie to me, get away from me. I will detach from you in a second. I hate liars. And people lie every fucking day. People lie by telling the truth. That's how fucked up the mind is. So, but I will come back. Why? Because it's a circle of life. My mom is a firmament. And they put chemtrails in my mom's stomach every day. Like, we are all living in our mom's womb right now. And she covers us every day with love. That's why I go outside and give my light to my mom, no matter who watches me. Like, our celestial entity being, they push us around to make us grow up because we're not meant to be here. Our life is meant to be going to the gas station. You pump your gas, 10%. All right, iPhone, I got you. You're meant to pump gas and go back home. But we forget that we get distracted at Quick Trip or 7-Eleven or Chevrolet, Buc-ee's. We get distracted by gas station trips and then we make it an eternity. And once we get lost by distractions, by people and this and that, we fall. We fall from our ascension and we can never ascend again. Imagine looking at somebody's soul. Imagine being so enlightened, bro. You can see, like, you can look at somebody's eyes. Their spirit is screaming to you. But they're saying, hey, man, fuck you. Damn, you say that to yourself every day, don't you? What do you mean? That's how deep this shit get. I see your spirit screaming for help. But some people can't even hear their own spirit screaming for help. So what does the spirit do? It sits there in silence. That's why when people say God has favorites, yeah. The creator does. And if you're not its favorite, I don't know what to tell you. We're meant for the cosmos, something bigger than all of us. Facts, we are the universe. We are all divine. All of us are divine beings. They project their own hurt and insecurities every single day. Every single day. That's why when people project, just be like, why are you projecting? That looks ugly on you. Offend them. Offend their ego. That's why a troll can't troll a troll, my nigga. I've been doing this shit. You can't troll me, nigga. Like, I give a shit. Like, trolling is fun at this point because it's like, it's so easy. Like, you're ugly. Why are you calling yourself ugly? Nigga, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't believe him. He's a deceiver. Why are you talking about yourself in the comment section? It's like, why even bother with, like, bro, it's just too easy. But, like, everything's an experiment. This is basically, we got 2 minutes of class left, but all in all, that was part 2. We knocked that shit out, man. But I just want y'all to know, life is a game. It's Monopoly, it's Uno, it's freeze tag, it's Jeopardy, it's chess, checkers, whatever you want to call it. You have to always align your mind with the truth, because what is it? You will never know the truth till you actually die. But I'll say this though, you know right from wrong. When you develop common sense, when you develop logic, not only logic physically, but spiritually, you put 2 and 2 together, physically and spiritually, your ego, your spirit together, nobody can tell you shit. Why? Because I am that I am. We were never supposed to be talking in the first place, so it doesn't matter. That's why it gets boring to talk all the time. Why? Because we're not saying shit but ignorance. A different dimension, exactly. Every day we talk or type, we're speaking ignorance. But your spirit knows right from wrong. That's why if you're going to talk, speak some sense into some ignorance, basically. Make sure you always, thank you for likes as well. Thank you for always. You have to always, go ahead, ask the question. You have to always be aligned with your lower self to find your higher self. But yeah, you can ask your question, but make sure you hurry up too, because my phone may die because we got like probably 8%. Hold on. 8%. So, but yeah, that was part 2. 50 seconds of class left. I was going to end the timer for that. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. And this video will be posted tomorrow. So that's more work for us. I don't even mind it. I'm going to have a Patreon video as well. What's that one going to be? I'm going to figure that one out. But I'm going to have it when I get home. And I had a dream where I was friends with the fastest man alive, and we can chill, laughing. So, as you continue that sentence, whoever you think the fastest man alive is, you basically had a future message that you were going to meet yourself in a faster version of yourself currently, and you're going to learn from that fast person that you consider fast. But the fastest person will say that you are the fastest person. So who's really fast out of you and that dreamer that you were dreaming about? What is fast when you're slow? You feel me? Yeah, my phone's about to die. All right. Oh, no, it's not. It was doing a puzzle. Okay, cool. We're about to continue. Yeah, we good. All right. But yeah, Even everything by the end of my dream, he ended up dying. What that mean? He died for a temporary period of time. Meaning like he's still a part of you spiritually. So that was a message telling you, stop giving up on yourself when you think you're not the fastest, because you're lying to yourself. You are the fastest. So that dreamer that you dreamed about was actually you talking to yourself through a faster version of what you thought about. 5%. But I love y'all so much, man. Thank y'all for watching part 2. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. But if you have a live request or a live teaching you want, just DM me. I'll do some information on that and shit, we can go crazy. But other than that, though, I love y'all. Have a great day. Stay blissful. How can I have frequent dreams? That's a live teaching. Let's do it.